If you had to choose between drinking, fighting, and fucking, which would you say is your most skilled art?
Wow, Cap with the hard-hitting questions today. Fuck, I never actually thought about that. But my instincts say to go with the booze.
Any particular reason?
Easy. I've been doing it the longest, and there ain't a man, woman, or any sentient organism in between anywhere in Prodigium that's been able to outdrink this champ. I've been bested in sparring a few times here and there, especially since I started going a few rounds with the girls on the Mary Celeste. These are some bad bitches, man. Seriously, mad respect for getting this team together. To be fair, I can't remember my first time, but I do recall needing to grab a chair to raid the Royal Liquor Cabinet and playing Whiskey Party with my dolls.
Sounds like we both started a bit younger than we should have.
I mostly started because my parents told me not to, but then I kept going so I could numb the lack of a sense of belonging, which spawned a horrifying existential crisis that's still eating away at my soul as we speak.
I'm pretty much the same way, but mine is more centered around massive regrets so painful that they keep me up at night and a crippling lack of self-worth.
Oh, Cap, that's pretty normal stuff, really.
Drinking was basically a way of life for us at New Vegas. I mean, good luck moving up in the military and not being able to handle your liquor.
You guys actually gave out promotions based on who was the bigger alcoholic? Maybe I do have more in common with you weirdos than I originally thought.
Too true. Fuck. I remember getting so drunk one time I thought I was going to die. No, wait. I remember now. I did actually almost die. That was a shit time.
Whoa, back up. What the hell did you drink that almost killed you?
I'd rather not get into it. It's a painful memory.
Aw, come on, Cap! You can't just tease me a story of nearly fatal intoxication and then whip out like that! I'm gonna find out whether you like it or not, mister.
Tell me about your first fight in the TFC.
Fuck me, that was a wild one. They paired me up against this super cocky Ord, dual-wielding blasters that actually thought he was a badass for some reason. I mean, for fuck's sake, dude. He wore a jetpack and a dick-shaped helmet with a totally impractical visor.
Seriously? That shit is so played out. What a wanker.
This guy takes one good look at me and thinks this is gonna be the easiest fight of his life. But then I fire up Mjolnir here and deflect his entire barrage. Even with that ridiculous bucket on his head, I could tell how scared he was. So now this taint thumper is rocketing all around the damn arena trying to reload while my tiny hungover teely ass is chasing him with my hammer and screaming my head off about how I'm gonna murder him. Finally, he fumbles a clip midair and tries to grab it before it drops. But since he wasn't paying attention, he just winds up crashing full fucking speed into a wall. He was so concussed when he got up that he just started blasting in every direction and actually ended up shooting himself in the fucking head.
Wow. Does that even count as a W for you?
A win's a win. What about your first combat mission, Cap? No way in hell that went perfectly according to plan, right?
Oh, fuck. I try to forget that one. My squad was sent to stop some dickhead pirates from raiding New Vegas' biggest moonshine farm. It was the backbone of our booze supply, so the place was basically sacred. I shot down 6 of them all by myself right at the start of the fight. It was bloody brilliant. My mates were cheering me on and I was feeling fucking amazing. After that, their flagship tried to retreat. Our superior told us not to engage, but my battle stiffy was at full mast. I mean, if I took down a pirate captain, that would have made me a legend. So, I chased down that flagship and smashed it to pieces.
How is that bad exactly?
They ordered us back because the ship was directly over the moonshine farm. When I shot it down, it crashed right into the fucking place and blew it all to hell.
And you were trying to shit on my victory? What a joke!
Yeah, I know.
By the way, about that moonshine place, I heard the most interesting rumor once about a certain solar alcoholic beverage that was so deadly they had to outlaw it. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
What? Nah, that's just some made-up malarkey.
Huh, really? I guess I'll just have to give up on it then.
You know, we never really talked about our past relationships at all.
Yeah, not much to talk about there. I usually dated TFC competitors, and those guys don't exactly have a good sense of commitment. They either left after a few matches or got wasted. In the mortal sense, of course. Basically just too crazy for things to really last.
You ever tried dating a regular bloke?
Yeah, sure I did, Cap. But they always complained that I wasn't, I don't know, emotionally open or some bullshit like that. They always wanted me and us to work on our problems together. So yeah, there were some chivalrous guys, but it always ended the same way. You kinda just have to take it or leave it with me, and they always just chose to leave it. I gotta say though, Captain, it's funny, but you're just the right mix of crazy and chivalrous combined with a positively wonderful dick and a taste for the intoxicated life that makes this a pretty fantastic arrangement for me.
I feel the same way. You know, before I met you, there'd be times that I'd feel terrible about using my high-functioning status as an excuse to indulge in my various addictions. But now I've got codependence to blame for my irresponsibility, so that's an absolute win in my book.
Ah, so endearing yet so sad when you think about how we'll never better ourselves. Ah well, fuck it. I'm having a good time with you, Cap.
Same here. I'm loving every minute of this downward spiral of self-abuse with you.
Thanks, Captain. Oh, by the way, I think I remember the name of that outlawed solar alcohol I was asking you about. Rusty Rim's Cornhole Moonshine. You sure you've never heard of it? A guy like you... I don't know, I thought that would immediately ring some bells.
A rusty what now? Sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh, I see. I guess it's possible I was mistaken. Well, this was a nice chat, but I've got to hit the pads for a bit. Talk to you later.
Hey, Sova! Demi said the Grandmaster of the T-Rena was looking for me, so I thought I'd stop by and see what you were after.
Captain! So good to see my favoriteest fuck buddy ever. How you doing, big guy?
Oh, not too... Hey, wait. Why are you being so nice to me?
Nice? What are you talking about? I'm just paying a well-deserved compliment to a swell gentleman with musical tastes that absolutely don't make me want to headbutt him in the balls or anything.
You're defo about to ask me for something.
And who also has impeccable taste in booze?
There it is, I knew it. What are you trying to butter me up for? You know damn well after all the pints you smashed that Killy's in charge of recreational requisitions aboard the Mary Celeste.
Of course, I know that. And you know what? She can get pretty much anything with her connections. Anything but this.
Oh, sweet motherfucking malarkey.
I found this bottle in your friggin' quarters, you utter dipshit! I thought you said you've never heard of this, huh?
Mike, what is... Nah, there must be some kind of mistake. Someone else probably left it in there after we had a good go, you know?
Let me get this straight. You're saying someone left a bottle of Rusty Rim's Cornhole Moonshine, the most rare and dangerous alcohol in the entire galaxy, just laying around in your stupid quarters?
Yes?
Ugh, if you're gonna keep playing dumb, I'll just have to educate you. It's a legendary 98 proof solar alcohol that was smuggled here aboard the Gulags. You know, those ships that brought your hick ancestors to Prodigium through a goatsy wormhole?
No, yeah, I know something about that.
Apparently, whatever genius planned on selling it put the crates inside the nuclear engine cores, which meant they received a heavy dose of radiation during their trip. But not only that, the bottle somehow became distilled with dark matter itself, which means one of two things: extremely fatal results for those that partake, or the greatest fucking buzz imaginable if you're strong enough to survive.
Really? Hey, that bottle's probably worth something. We should try to auction it on the black net. How about that? We'll split the credits 50-50 and you'll never have to bring this up again. Deal?
Hap, you're being a lying sack of shit. Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why? Because the next fucking thing you're gonna do is ask me where to get more, and then you're gonna ask me to help you get it, and then you're gonna be dumb enough to actually drink it.
Dumb? I think the word you're looking for is ballsy.
And then I'm gonna be responsible for the alcohol overdose of a goddamn tea leaf princess. That is not something that looks good on your ledger.
As if my parents would even give a shit. How about I sign some sort of, I don't know, booze cruise waiver for this mission? That way it absolves you of any responsibility. Okay, pussy?
You know why I kept that bottle? To remind myself that when it comes to getting fucked up, even a cunt like me knows you can go too far. I was dumb enough to try it, and it nearly took me out. Just one single shot left me legless in the emergency room for 3 weeks straight.
That's because you're a lightweight. I'm at least twice the alcoholic you are, so what's the big fucking deal, man?
Doesn't matter, love. You got any idea how it feels to piss dark matter itself out of both ends at the same time? It ain't fucking pleasant, I'll tell you that much.
Captain, I'm actually insulted. After all we've been through, all the benders we've had, do you seriously think I'm not gonna be able to handle Rusty Rims?
Hell no! The team needs you for the flippin' revolution!
Yep, and that's exactly why I'm trying to reach my full potential as a warrior.
You're already the Grand Master of the T-Rena. I hardly see how possibly dying, getting shit-faced is gonna get you further than that.
Have you not been paying attention to a fucking thing I've told you? Getting wasted puts me at a disadvantage, which helps me train harder. The harder the hangover, the more rage I feel. The more rage I feel, the better I fight. The better I fight, the more loot you get. You getting it yet, sweetheart? If this Rusty Rims is as brutal as you say it is, it's gonna help me reach some serious next level shit in terms of my dick-kicking prowess. My quest to reach the pinnacle of intoxication and my full power shall not be derailed! Not even by you, Cap. I'm sorry.
Look, even if I wanted to help you, this stuff is rare for a reason. We used to sell it to high-roller VIPs at New Vegas, but the Imperium confiscated the few bottles we had left after they shut us down. Supposedly all the Rusty Rims was destroyed, but a few might have made it to private collectors.
Yeah, I already asked Killy about that angle. No one has raided more vaults than her, and even she said she's never seen one in person. This shit has like a 0.01% drop rate or something.
Bugger. You know what? There just might be some left in the Gulag 3. Only thing is, the Imperium cleaned that ship out real good after it crashed.
You guys are pretty good at hiding contraband. Maybe some bottles were tucked away so well, even the Imperium couldn't find it.
Could be. But there's another problem. There's a bunch of scary beasts called Kamorgs that moved in and made that place their den.
So what? We took down the toughest spork alive together. If Lord Drongo couldn't stop us, what are a few fucking mutant freaks gonna do? Come on. Please, 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 please. Why don't we go check it out at least? It's in New Vegas, right? I bet it'll be fun. You'll get to see your old home, you'll show me around a bit. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Am I supposed to answer that question? We both know you're probably hoping something terrible does happen.
Of course I am! A deadly close Kamorg encounter combined with a treasure hunt for the rarest, strongest booze in Prodigium sounds like the best fucking date ever to me.
I don't know.
Captain, motherfuckers have been doubting me my whole life. I thought you were better than that. Don't you quit on me now. Plus, it could be fun to go on a date for once. A princess should be spoiled, right?
This really means something to you, doesn't it? All right, I'll go with you.
Ah, fuck yeah! Let's slay some monsters, get us some Rusty Rim's cornhole moonshine, and then you can slay some badge to celebrate.
Now that part does sound enticing.
Oh yeah, just out of curiosity, what the hell is corn?
I can't quite remember that history lesson. I think it was either a vegetable or some kind of music, but in either case, I definitely remember it was always associated with giant turds for some reason. Here we are, the wreck of the Gulag 3. It's been a while.
Wow, look at that thing. It's so much bigger than I expected it to be.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you're supposed to be proud of someone telling you, hey dude, I can't believe someone so pathetic has such a nice cock.
Point taken.
So, what's the plan, big guy? I'm assuming we're gonna want to make our way to the reactor and search for the rusty rims there.
Easier said than done.
Any ideas where it could be?
Right in the arse end of the wreck. We're gonna go in through that big tear in the bottom and make our way through.
I've got a good feeling about this, Captain. My alky senses are tingling and everything. That moonshine's gotta be in there.
Yeah, well, let's just hope this fucking thing doesn't collapse on us while we're looking. Other than the vicious critters, there's a reason why solars don't go near this wreck anymore.
Fuck, man! This place is disgusting, even for a wreck! You sick bastards actually transported people in these things?
They were prison transports. Sorry if it doesn't resemble one of your royal cruisers, Your Highness.
I'm not talking about luxury, Captain. I'm talking about common goddamn decency. Looks like we found those Kamorg you were bitching about. What's up, fuckers? You happen to see any priceless bottles of alcohol lying around here?
Holy shit! These things are so much bigger than I remember! And uglier.
Well, you know what they say. The bigger they are, the better it looks when their guts and brains splatter everywhere after you smash them with a giant fucking hammer!
No one has ever said that! We gotta smash those eggs before they hatch.
I'm on it, Cap! Oh, man! Did you notice the way they tried to kill us the second they hatched? That was some serious killer instinct shit.
Something's wrong. Look at the size of those eggs. They shouldn't even be half as big.
Are you sure your eyes aren't playing googly games with you? How would you know?
Defo. They're a delicacy around here. We used to cook them for the VIPs at New Vegas.
Oh, what happened? Did you guys run out of rubber boots and chut piss? Wait! Captain, it's the radiation! That means the moonshine's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Right?
Yeah, you just might be right about that one.
Ultimate inebriated bliss! Here we come! There it is, Captain! I was right! Looks like those ugly fucks built a nest right on top of it, though.
Let's clear them out, grab the moonshine, and make a run for it. Something's been laying these eggs, and I sure as hell don't want to meet it.
I can't believe it, Captain. We fucking found it! Rusty Ribs Cornhole Moonshine! Woohoo! It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. My sweet, sweet nectar.
Sova? Let's grab this crate and get the hell out of here, alright?
Aw, but I really wanted to enjoy this moment. It's like love at first sight.
Looks like we found who was laying the eggs.
You're going to pay for what you did to my booze, you cunt! For fuck's sake, they're everywhere!
Sova, we gotta get out of here, and quick!
Look at these stubby fucking legs, you numbnuts! You think I'm gonna outrun that? Besides, this is too perfect.
What the bloody hell are you talking about?
I can feel it. This is gonna be my greatest battle yet. Split my fucking ass in half? That is a goddamn drink right there, son!
Why would you do that?
Because I am not fighting this fucking bitch on easy mode. Come on! Let's get to the moonshine! Sorry, I'm a fucking slick up ball in your bugger.
Fuck me dead! You did it!
I did it.
Holy shit! You are officially the greatest alcoholic in the galaxy!
I did it? I did it! Fucking Grandmaster! Fucking Alpha Drunk! That's 2 belts in 2 different sports, bitch! You fucking bow before the majesty of the double champ!
I am so sorry I ever doubted you. I give my humble praise to the legend herself.
Oh yeah? How about you give me a buddy backpack ride out of here while you're at it? Because I am so fucked up right now.
Not the most elegant of escapes, but whatever. Tell you what, I'm gonna take you somewhere really special so you can sleep this off safely.
Whoa. Where?
I'd say good morning, but it's almost the day after you passed out.
Oh man, I feel great. Why am I not experiencing the worst hangover of all time?
I had Lily throw together a few special made cocktails for us just in case the moonshine was a problem. Takes the worst of it off.
The moonshine? Oh crap, the moonshine! Captain, tell me you saved the rest of that bottle?
Are you kidding? Of course I did. It's right over there, love.
What the fuck is this?
The authentic New Vegas VIP couples experience. Bottle of rusty rims, a hard-boiled Camorg egg, and of course, a royal sweet for two. Well, actually, all the sweets were burned to the ground, but this happens to be my very own private fuck shack.
More like Yuck Shack. Seriously, was your interior decorator a serial killer?
I'd only bring the most special Sheilas here. And after what happened, you defo qualify.
Oh, Captain. That's actually really sweet. I'll retract my previous statement. Your filthy little hole in the wall is lovely.
Not really the best words to use when trying to compliment the place.
So, this is our big date night. Morning, afternoon, I don't know, whatever the fuck time it is right now.
Yeah, why? Don't you, you like it?
No, Captain, this is great. I just feel weird with this whole having someone putting effort into fucking me when they don't have to thing that's going on.
Shouldn't take too long for that to clear up, I reckon. Hey, come outside with me. We're gonna wait for dinner to cool down, and I've got one more surprise for you.
Slightly worried, but okay. Super retro, dude! Did you steal this from your old workplace or what? How did you even carry this thing up here? Propane tanks next to radioactive waste. You're about one spliff away from blowing this place up sky high. You know that, right? I guess when your entire planet is one big dumpster, having bags of trash on your couch isn't that big of a deal. Wait, did that one just move? Wow, didn't peg you for the art collecting type, Cap. Or, if so, what kind of weird-ass alien language is that? Sounds intense, like there's a super deep meaning behind it. So this is a solar sex doll, huh? Why the hell would you keep this in your living room?
Take a look at that view.
This is beautiful, Captain. Well, I mean, as beautiful as a planet made of trash could possibly be.
I haven't been back here in ages.
So, say, if this is a date, what are we supposed to do now?
Whatever. Just hang out, talk a bit.
Disclaimer, I'm not usually sober enough for that part.
You know what I'm curious about? Were you always so, well, angry?
You know, I'm not really an angry person. I feel great when I'm by myself, but that's the problem. My whole life, I've always been surrounded by people. And most of the time, people bring expectations and judgment and all sorts of other bullshit along with them. It's like no one in my life has ever once considered that maybe I was okay and they were the problem. Or that their idea of who I was supposed to be was the problem.
Are things any different now?
I've been thinking about that a lot, actually. things have been pretty good since I boarded the Mary Celeste. Way better than I imagined, to be honest. At first, sure, I was just running from things. My parents, my home, my responsibilities. But traveling across the galaxy with you has been a real eye-opener. I gotta say, Captain, the crew, our team, it's so different. For someone who's supposed to be royalty, this is the first time I ever felt like there was such a thing as my people. And yeah, they might fuck around with me about my drinking habits, but they pretty much have a point. I mean, we did almost just die over a bottle of moonshine.
Despite that mishap, it was worth it. I think I can honestly say I've gotten into some of the craziest shit my entire life with you, and I haven't regretted a single second of it.
Me neither, Cap. You're my one and only fucked up codependent BFF fuck buddy. I mean, look at this. That skyline, being here with you. I've got this weird feeling in my chest and I have no idea what it means.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing to me.
Maybe not. But I'm actually scared for probably the first time ever. And it's because of how you're making me feel. I never would have thought some Teabu Solar would be the guy for me, but here we are.
Here we are.
Anyway, Cap, here's what I'd like to do next. Let's have some dinner and down a shot of that moonshine together.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I actually want to do that again.
Come on, wuss. At least take a halfie with me.
Right. I can manage that just this once.
Then, if you're still feeling up for it, you're gonna dick down this Teely princess in that disgusting buckshot of yours.
As you wish, your drunkness.